Polar Bear at the Christmas Fair by Leslie Sims and David Semple. Hooray, says Claire, the polar bear, today's the Christmas fair. She's off with Gran and Baby Bear. Can I see Santa there? I'd like a ride, says Baby Bear, and climbs into a car. He drives around and up and down. I really did go far. Can we see Santa now? Asks Claire, walking past the rink. Come skating, Claire, calls Arctic Hare. This ice is nice, I think. The three bears slide and glide on skates. Oh my, says Gran. Oh wow. But Santa might go home, says Claire. Please, can we see him now? Let's see the market first, says Gran. Cheer up now, don't be blue. I need some ribbons for my tree, and twinkly tinsel too. Gran takes her time to choose and pay. Now Santa, she declares. Claire shoots ahead to show the way, but just finds empty chairs. He's gone, says Gran. I'm sorry, Claire. Claire trudges home, head down. She sees a book. Gran, come and look. It's old and gold and brown. She digs it up. An elf runs up. It's found. That was a scare. It's Santa's list. Names, toys, and games. You are a sharp-eyed bear. Ho, ho, ho! Look out below! A sleigh swoops through the air. It's Santa! Would you like a ride? And thank you. Well done, Claire. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! The end. Storytime for children. 'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up a sash, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end. Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad, by Mercer Mayer. I wanted to make Christmas very special just for you, so I made a Christmas wreath. I wanted to decorate some Christmas cookies just for you, but I couldn't stop tasting them. I wanted to find a Christmas present just for you, but there were too many toys to look at, so I asked Santa to bring you a special present instead. I wanted to wrap the baby's present just for you, but the tape was too sticky. I picked out a Christmas tree just for you, but it was too big to take home. I wanted to carry the Christmas balls just for you, but the box was upside down. So I got out the Christmas lights, but they were all tangled. I wanted to put the star on top of our tree all by myself, so Dad helped. On Christmas Eve, I tried to go right to sleep just for you, but I was too excited. Dear Santa, I am very good. Please give me everything I want. I love you. From me. Ho, ho, ho. I didn't want to make you get up too early on Christmas morning. So I brought my toys upstairs to show you. Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. The end. Who is Coming to Our House? By Joseph Slate. Who is coming to our house? Who is coming to our house? Someone, someone, says Mouse. Make room, says Pig. I will butt aside the rig. We must clean, says Lamb. Dust the beams, says Ram. Who is coming to our house? Someone, someone, says Mouse. Sweep the earth, says Chick. Stack the hay, says Goose, and quick. Spin new webs, says Spider. I will line the crib with eider. Who is coming to our house? Someone, someone, says Mouse. Someone's coming from afar. I will nose the door ajar. But it is dark, says Cat. They will never come, says Rat. Yes, they'll come, says Mouse. Someone's coming to the house. I will lay an egg, says Hen. I will spread my tail for them. Who is coming to our house? "Mary and Joseph," whispers Mouse. "Welcome, welcome to our house." The end. Santa Mouse by Michael Brown. Once there was a little mouse who didn't have a name. He lived in a great big house, this mouse, the only mouse in the whole wide house. He'd daydream he had playmates who were friendly as could be. While some of them would bring their dolls and dress up and have tea, there were others who'd play cowboys or be Eskimos or Spanish. But when he tried to touch them, like a bubble they would vanish. Now through the year, this little mouse had saved one special thing, a piece of cheese. The kind that makes an angel want to sing. On Christmas Eve, he brushed his teeth, and as he washed his paws, he thought, "My goodness, no one gives a gift to Santa Claus." He ran to get his pretty cheese, and after he had found it, the paper from some chewing gum he quickly wrapped around it. And then he climbed into bed and dreamed that he was lifted high. He woke up to find that he was looking right in Santa's eye. "I thank you for my gift," said Santa. "Tell me, what's your name?" "I haven't any," said the mouse. "You haven't? That's a shame. You know, I need a helper as I travel house to house, and I shall give a name to you. I'll call you Santa Mouse. So here's your beard, and here's your suit, and here's each shiny, tiny boot. You mustn't sneeze, and don't you cough. Just put them on, and we'll be off." Then over all the rooftops, on a journey with no end, away they went together, Santa with his tiny friend. And so this Christmas, if you please, beneath the tree that's in your house, why don't you leave a piece of cheese? You know who'll thank you? Santa Mouse. Can you find Santa Mouse in this drawing? Up there he is. The end. Storytime for Children. Bear Stays Up by Karma Wilson. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. "Dear Bear, get up," Mouse shouts in his ear. "We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year." His friends are all there, gathered in his lair, and Bear wakes up. He stands with a stretch and a great big sigh. "I hope I can make it. I do want to try." "Don't worry," squeaks Mouse. Hare says, "It's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night." He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown. So Bear stays up. "Come on," says Badger, "time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen there's a fine Christmas tree." So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist up the tree onto Bear's big back. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow, but the Bear stays up. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea, and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. His shoulders start to stoop and his eyelids droop, but the bear stays up. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like "Oh Holy Night." They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. But soon all the voices fade to just one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze, but the bear stays up. Bear giggles and grins, he works and he raps, he bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree. But who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn, but he still stays up. When Christmas arrives, so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall. "I stayed up," says Bear, "just to share with you all." As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here. When all gifts are open, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. Bear snuggles up tight and mutters, "Good night." Then Bear falls asleep. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams, Merry Christmas, dear Bear." The end. Storytime for Children, The Snowy Day by Anna Milbourne. One freezing cold night, when the clouds are big and white, something exciting happens. It's snowing! Pretty snowflakes fall softly down, thousands of them whirling around. They settle on fields and trees and roofs. So in the morning, the world is hidden under a blanket of white snow. Look, my steps leave footprints. Crunch, crunch. Snowy days are so much fun. Whee! Who wants to throw snowballs? Let's roll a snowball so it gets bigger. And bigger. It's bigger than me. One snowball head, two pebble eyes, one carrot nose. It's a snowman. In the woods, all is quiet. Squirrels cuddle up in a tree hollow. A little bird huddles in a warm fir tree. Look, the pond's frozen over. Are the fish frozen too? No, they're still swimming in the water underneath. Snuggled in the mud, two frogs are sleeping the winter away. Brr, it's chilly and it's starting to get dark. Time to go home. Night, night, Mr. Snowman. Don't go away. Tomorrow is going to be another snowy day. The end. Storytime for Children. This is the Stable by Cynthia Cotton. This is the stable, dusty and brown, in a quiet corner of Bethlehem town. This is the star whose light shone down on the quiet stable, dusty and brown. This is the manger filled with hay to feed the animals sheltered away from the chilly night when the stars shone down on the quiet stable, dusty and brown. This is the cow with a swishing tail whose gentle moo hushed a baby's wail. This is the donkey, gray and white, who stood near the manger all through the night. They both kept watch while the stars shone down on the quiet stable, dusty and brown. This is the mother, her manner so mild, singing and rocking her newborn child. This is her husband, patient and wise, guarding his family with watchful eyes. Together they settled the little one down in the quiet stable, dusty and brown. These are the shepherds tending their sheep out in the fields while the town was asleep. These are the angels, a glorious throng, who sang to the shepherds a wonderful song. Be not afraid, go to the Bethlehem town, to the quiet stable, dusty and brown. These are the wise men, travelers three, who knew of an ancient prophecy. They followed the star whose light shone down on the quiet stable, dusty and brown. These are their gifts, so fine to behold, frankincense, myrrh, and glistening gold. They carried these presents uphill and down till they reached the stable, dusty and brown. This is the baby born that night in the stable marked by the star so bright, a baby boy who cooed and cried and looked around with eyes so wide. Then cuddled and swaddled, he laid his head on the soft sweet hay in his manger bed, and slept in the stable in Bethlehem town, the quiet stable, dusty and brown. This is the stable, dusty and brown, in a quiet corner of Bethlehem town. The angels sang and the stars shone down on the quiet stable in Bethlehem town, the quiet stable, dusty and brown. The end. Story time for children. Play hide and seek with reindeer. Let's play hide and seek. Bear, where are you? I can't see any bears here. Here I am. My turn now. Fox, I'm coming to find you. Where's Fox hiding? Boo. Where could Owl be? I haven't seen Owl. I was here all along. My turn. Oh, Squirrel, where are you? I think I know. Catch me if you can. You found me too. Now where's Reindeer hiding? Reindeer, where are you? I can't see reindeer anywhere. Me neither. Aha! Here I am. And me. The end. What is Christmas by Michelle Medlock Adams. Just what is Christmas anyway? Why do we celebrate? Why is December 25th a very special date? Is it about the Christmas tree with all the twinkling lights? Is it about the Christmas cards, the one my mommy writes? Is it about the mistletoe where mom and daddy kiss? Is it about the Christmas play, the one we never miss? Is Christmas about Christmas gifts? I love them very much. Is Christmas about Santa Claus? His beard is fun to touch. Is Christmas about candy canes? I think they taste quite nice. Is Christmas about Santa's list? They say he checks it twice. Or maybe it's about the food. Mom's Christmas cookies rule. Or maybe it's about the snow. White Christmases are cool. Is it about the Christmas songs, the ones we sing each year? Is it about the Christmas elves and Santa's 8 reindeer? No, that's not what Christmas is about. All of these things are really nice and super duper fun, but Christmas is much more than that. It's all about God's Son. God sent His Son, Jesus the Christ, from heaven up above. He came to earth to save the world, God's greatest gift of love. So Christmas is the Lord's birthday, the day He came to earth. Forever we will celebrate His very special birth. Okay, now I get it. Santa Claus and Christmas trees and presents are okay. But Jesus is the real reason we have Christmas Day. The end.